They lose 20-17. Patriots 5-6, hovering around the playoff picture. Here's Cam Newton, the quarterback, after a, yes, 84-yard day passing.
I said it in the locker room. I'd rather have an ugly win rather than a pretty loss. If that makes sense. I don't know if that even exists, but, you know, we didn't play our best game offensively, but, you know, when we needed it, we got the job done, and that's all that counts.
Don't look now. The Patriots have won 3 of their last 4 games. All kind of close call fashion here. Nate, how much longer can the Patriots sustain these sort of close calls?
It's not about sustaining. It's about surprising. It's about catching teams off guard. They got the win. Cam Newton said it best. I'd rather have an ugly win than a pretty loss. You know, they're sitting back and they're probably getting phone calls from the travel agents. After this game, they can say, you know what? No, I'll call you another week. Yeah, let's wait on that vacation. And that's where they're at right now. And I'll say this. Don't let the Patriots get in the tournament. They're one of those squads. Great experience in the coaching staff. They have vets that are hungry, and they're led by Cam Newton, who wants to rewrite the narrative of what people are saying about
You trust him more than the Bucs in the playoffs?
No, the Bucs are a much better team. But when you get in the playoffs, anything.
Give the travel agents a break. They're making a living as a travel agent in 2020. Here's the impression yesterday of the game. I'll do it right now. All right, they're down, and then it's
Undertaker! There he is!
Cam's hat had a little bit of a Mark Calloway feel to it, didn't it? Mark Calloway, of course, now retired as the Undertaker.
Legend.
Get these guys down and keep them down, because I'm not really afraid of the next several weeks. It's like the Chargers, who are running plays with 3 seconds left, down 2 scores. It's the Rams, who Belichick's had a good time with. Dolphins. Like, you're supposed to win that game. It's supposed to be the death knell. Ring the bell. They're done. They're alive. Undertaker.gif. They're alive. It's very scary.
Yeah, and I would just wrap it by saying Cardinals, a terrible loss. Terrible. Up 10-0 against a team that can't move the ball. The late hit by Simmons but like Zane Gonzalez, how many times is Zane Gonzalez going to miss a big field goal?
We talk about him a lot on the show.
We mentioned his name a lot, and it's never really that good.
Yeah.
Bad loss for the Cardinals. They're a DeAndre Hopkins Hail Mary away from losing 3 straight games.
Ooh, well said. We'll get into some of those. I mean, just disappointing losses is like a theme of the week. We've got one more ahead tonight. Now we have all the highlights from Week 12. Ian Rappaport standing by with the late
head coach. Listen closely to what Bruce Arians has to say after this loss.
Football is so much about that being in rhythm and staying in rhythm and finding your rhythm. And I think as we keep going forward, you know, we're learning more and more about ourselves, about what we need to do. And going to get back to work and try to do a lot better job the last quarter of the season.
Yeah, I've seen us get better throughout the season. And, yeah, we just got to win the next one and stay in this playoff hunt. And everybody tried to hand us the Lombardi Trophy in August. You know, you just don't throw guys out there with names. You got to practice. You got to learn to get in sync with each other. That takes time.
A little bit alarming to hear that they're not quite meshing yet in Week 12. I will say this, Shregs, they fought hard in the second half. That was an improvement, but they came out flat like they did a couple weeks ago against the Saints.
Yeah, what'd you hear Arians say there? Everyone tried to hand us a Lombardi Trophy in August. Who's he talking about? Could we get the Dream Weaver sequence from Wayne's World?
Sure.
That
the NFC champions appearing in the Super Bowl in Tampa will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm in. Strap those bottle rockets to my rollerblades and let me ride.
So for the NFC, I got the Bucs. This is Tom Brady, man. Like, you think Tom Brady would have left New England to not have a chance to hoist that Lombardi once again?
Guess who I have representing the National Football Conference in the Super Bowl? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are also going to be representing the NFC.
Yeah, looks good.
Looking tan, looking happy, and looking positive on the Buccaneers. The 3 of the 4 of us all chose the Buccaneers to represent the team Super Bowl. Bruce Arians is basically saying...
Talking to us?
Yeah, he's talking like, everyone did this. We didn't do this. Like, we didn't hand ourselves. We didn't say we were going to the Super Bowl. We didn't do this. You guys did in the media. I don't know, 7-5. Brady, that score was a 3-point game, but it didn't feel that close. If I had to do a redo, I'm not sure I would change my pick because I just am too stubborn to do that. But I certainly wouldn't think right now that that team that I've been watching the last 3 months is doing anything in Tampa in February.
No doubt about it. If I could do a redo, I probably would change my pick. I probably would choose the Saints.
This sounds like a segment.
Oh, yes, Nate.
But as I say, you know, I would change to the Saints. I know Saints fans are sitting back right now. We don't want you, Nate. It's too late. You always hate on us, which I don't. I just feel like you guys blow it in the playoffs. Am I wrong?
Why do you think they'll win now?
That's why I said I wouldn't change it. I'm going to keep my pick.
Stick with the Bucs.
I'm stick with the Bucs, just because I'm stubborn as well. But when it comes to this team, you listen to what Bruce Arians is saying. He's saying, you know, we have to practice and we have to learn each other. And I said last week, you still got time.
Yeah.
It's November. You got all of December. You still got time to figure it out. This is where you start to become who you will be in the playoffs. And there's a fear that there's not enough practice time left. There's a fear that what if one guy is on the COVID list and you got to shut it down and you're doing everything virtually? What if all of this precious time that you may need, all this classroom time, on the field time, what if you just don't have enough time, Bruce? And that's what I'm concerned about. Last night, there was a big dog on the porch. He was barking. It was a team led by Andy Reid, and the little dog got ran off the porch. And that was the Buccaneers. And I'm not sure that this team can stomp with the big dogs. Yeah. That's the biggest thing I took away from this game. As good as I thought the Bucs were going to be, the Chiefs are that much. Are they the perfect team? No. Do I feel like they're going to run away and smack everybody up like that? No. But as far as these two squads, who were my Super Bowl picks, they're so different that I don't even see the Bucs competing with these guys a month from now.
But you don't change your NFC pick, because if you did that now, you would just change to whoever is the best team right now.
Right.
It's not about right now. And I'm kind of echoing what you're saying. They go into the bye now, all right? And when we come back, we'll see what's doing. Because that fourth quarter did tell me a lot. They were getting destroyed in this game. Not only destroyed, like they were getting nationally embarrassed. It was a humiliating game with what Tyreek was doing. And they fought, and they got Evans going, and they almost stole the game. I didn't know they had that in them. That tells me a lot. So go away, and let's see what you come back with. Let's see, because this entire season for the Bucs is about trust that they will get it together. Trust in the coaching staff. Trust in Brady. If they don't, they're gonna be one and done in the playoffs. They're gonna be wild card done.
What?
I'm not selling though. I'm not selling. Despite they've lost 3 out of 4 games, they look discombobulated. I just still think too much talent and still enough time to win a couple playoff games, 1 or 2 playoffs. I'm not selling. It'd be very easy this morning to be like, enough with them. I'm sick of them. They suck. They lose. I'm not selling. I still think they can get this thing together.
The Raiders almost beat the Chiefs, and you were like, no moral victory, but something happened in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's the talent. I appreciate that.
I want something promising. I know they